Hey, hey, hey. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And today I have another hot data entry work from home job. And when I tell you this is one of the easier data entry jobs that I've seen in a long while, I mean it, okay? And it is short and sweet and to the point, which I know we love that about a lead. And yes, it is 2-for-1 Tuesday. So I have another hot lead from this company that I think y'all will also enjoy. So you're going to have something you can apply to, and we're going to get right on into it because I know y'all are going to gobble this hot lead up. But first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap the notification bell and you select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post, and then go to the pinned comment and go to my other YouTube channel. That's where I share overflow leads and do the same thing over there. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm gonna get back to posting on both of these channels. I mean, you guys see me over here all the time on my main channel, but I also want to share a lot of leads over there. So make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications on, and I'm gonna hook y'all up, okay? Now let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so we are looking at hot leads from a company called Firstsource. And if you're like, Delilah, I know about Firstsource. Yes, okay. This isn't my first time or my second time sharing them. This is a huge company. They have 10,000 plus employees, and they are in the HR and consulting industry. They are a global company. They're in Ireland, India, Philippines, Sri Lanka, UK, and USA. And they have their hands in a lot of different industries: banking and financial services, insurance, media and publishing, telecommunications, and healthcare. So that's why this company is so huge, okay? And if you're not in the US, I encourage you to go to their careers page and see if they have something for your location. But today's hot leads are for folks based in the US. Now, jumping on in here to the data entry lead, they literally just posted this, okay? I was on the job boards, I was refreshing my page, how I do, and this popped up, and you see, okay, November 14th, and it's short and sweet and to the point. So jumping on in here, this data entry role, according to Glassdoor, is gonna pay about $35,000 per year, which is about $17.50 per hour. And it's available US wide. And it says description: the primary task is to load new businesses and group wide changes into the enrollment system's facets. The examiner will be enrolling and updating members' health insurance information during open enrollment. Eligibility and enrollment representatives are responsible for handling enrollment applications, processing enrollments and disenrollments, ensuring that applications are completed correctly, entering, updating, and reviewing data and records. Need to have strong skills with attention to detail, accuracy, and time management. High school diploma or equivalent is required. Basic knowledge of and personal computers required, including experience with Windows-based environments. Demonstrate strong reading comprehension, excellent written and verbal skills. And then they have their equal opportunity employment statement right here. Y'all, run. Don't walk to get your application in for this hot lead. And I have pretty much shared this same role. They called it their open enrollment representative position, almost identical, I should say. And that was also a non-phone role too. So this company is kind of known for having positions, especially surrounded around open enrollment and data entry. And if you want to get your application in, you can do so easy peasy by using the remote resume builder software. This is a software that me and my team created from scratch because we know that putting your application in, having to do your resume and cover letter is one of the most not fun parts of applying to a job, and it's tedious and takes time. So the remote resume builder software is a game changer because it allows you to quickly and easily create resumes. And you can see from the video here, all you need to do is name your resume, go through the 5-step wizard, you're just answering questions, and then boom, you get an ATS optimized resume. And what's awesome about these resumes is not only are they ATS optimized, but you can easily go in and duplicate and edit your resumes. So you can customize so much faster, and you don't have to worry about fiddling around with the formatting or putting things where they're supposed to go because the software does all that heavy lifting for you. And it works the same way with cover letters. You go in, you answer some questions, and then boom, you get an ATS optimized cover letter. Now, you're probably like, that's great, but I don't want to do all that, Delilah. And that's where the templates come in, okay? The data entry template is one of the many templates we have available. This would be the perfect template for this role. They don't get into a lot of the skills you need, but the data entry template tells them all the skills that they're going to want to hear from you. So it calls out all of the things that you would need to show up with if you are into data entry. And we also have the cover letter to go with it. So you get access to the resume and the cover letter template with the software, along with all of these many other resumes and cover letters, plus any new ones we drop off. There's over $1,800 worth of resumes and cover letters in the template library at this very moment. And you can get access to all of this, plus make unlimited resumes and cover letters and download them for just $1 for 7 days. That's the try before you buy trial. And if you decide to keep the software during your job search, it is only $37 per month, and you can make unlimited resumes and cover letters. There is nowhere on the internet, nobody on Facebook, nobody on Fiverr, no one who's making ATS optimized resumes and cover letters, one of each for that price, let alone unlimited. And then you know that you're working with these templates that are a wonderful starting point. So it's easy to go in, make them your own, and get your application in ASAP. So you guys see all of these templates, and you guys are getting so much value for just $1. And then just $37 per month after the trial. Now, once you sign up, you're going to get 3 emails. Email 1 is going to have your login to the software. So you're going to get access to your own private dashboard that looks just like this, okay? The templates live in the My Resumes and My Cover Letters tabs. And then you're going to get email 2, which is your login to my Teachable School, where I have tutorials on how to customize your resume, how to use the software, real quick, easy to the point tutorials that are going to make it so easy to get started using the software. And then email 3 will have a link to our support desk. I pay a team to be in the desk every single weekday. So if you ever have a question, there is someone waiting to help you. We'll get back to you within 24 hours and oftentimes within just a couple hours. So we really make sure we take care of you guys, and you're going to see how it is a game changer when you get the software, because you're going to be able to put in more applications. You're going to be able to do it knowing that you're putting your best foot forward and faster. And you can get access and try it out for yourself for $1. So go ahead and get your software trial and get your application in using that data entry resume template, okay? You're gonna be able to get your application in fast, and you're gonna know you're putting your best foot forward. So now let's move on to our second hot lead. Now, the second hot lead is also from Firstsource. They're currently hiring customer service representatives, and they just posted this one as well. Now, they give us a little bit more detail with this one. And this opportunity is going to pay $14 per hour. Plus, you get an additional dollar per hour for attendance and performance bonus incentives. So you can actually earn $15 per hour. And they let us know that the training is from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday, for 4 to 5 weeks. And then the operation schedules range between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So jumping on into it, it says Firstsource Healthcare has immediate full-time work from home positions available as customer service agents. The responsibilities for this position include, but are not limited to, the following duties: handling a high volume of inbound calls for healthcare member and provider inquiries, be able to answer healthcare member and provider inquiries and type information into the computer system simultaneously, web camera visibility. And then it says our agents start at $14 an hour base pay plus $1 per hour for attendance and performance bonus incentives. Training is 8:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. And then opportunity to select a competitive benefits package: health, dental, vision, life, 401k, and you get paid time off. And it says must have internet to include a router with Ethernet jack for connectivity to PC, must have a private workstation to perform your work, call center experience, health insurance experience preferred, so not required, high school diploma or equivalent is required, 2 years customer service plus experience, preferred. Minimum typing speed, 30 to 35 words per minute, preferred. Substantial understanding of the job. Apply knowledge and skills to complete a wide range of tasks. Excellent written and verbal skills, problem-solving skills, basic knowledge of personal computers required, strong reading comprehension and writing skills, follow established procedures to meet customer needs. And then they have their EEO statement, and that's the lead. Now, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, Delilah, this is not what I'm trying to make right now. Well, okay, I understand, but here's another thing, okay? They throw out the years and they say preferred. That's nice to have. And then this is a really low typing speed, and that too is preferred. And the health insurance is preferred. Okay, so you don't even have to have health insurance experience. They say call center experience, but they don't say how much. This is what I'm thinking. I would apply to this if this was like my first time trying to work from home, and if I don't even really have experience, I would apply to this. The worst that could happen is they say no. And sometimes when we're looking at the leads, we're trying to check off every single box, but you don't always have to check off every single box. And notice how they say required here, but they just say call center experience. Notice how they throw out years here. They don't throw out any years there. And for such a low paying job, the competition isn't going to really be that stiff. So my humble advice, if you have no experience and if this is maybe your first time working from home and you're just trying to get your feet wet with working from home, I would put my application in, and I think you might stand a good chance at getting hired. And it could be something you add to your resume and something that you can, cite as recent experience, and you would be able to go on to a higher paying role from here. So that's how I would see this lead. And if you want to apply to this hot lead, there is a template for you. The perfect template to use would be the healthcare call center resume template. This is a healthcare lead. You're working in the call center. This one will call out all the things that you need. And you can pair that with the healthcare call center cover letter template. So we have the healthcare call center resume and cover letter template. This is in your templates library if you already have the software. And if you don't, you get access to this when you do the $1 trial. So you guys, run, don't walk to get your applications in for this hot data entry and this hot healthcare call center role from Firstsource, and use the remote resume builder software. And last but certainly not least, if you want to put in even more applications, check out my mega list of jobs on my website, remoteworklife.co. There are 556 companies and counting. These are all companies that I have shared in videos on my channel. When you go here, you're able to see all the companies I've shared, and you know that these companies will hire you to work from home. We have the direct link to their careers pages, which is where you can find more leads that not everybody has applied to. And that's one of the secret sauces to getting hired. You're able to put your application in using the mega list of jobs for leads that everybody hasn't already applied to, which increases your chances of getting hired. So check out the mega list of jobs, and you're going to want to bookmark this page and come here frequently. Okay. Every time you look for a job, you could just come here because there are so many companies and these companies are always hiring. You're bound to find several things you would want to apply to. And yes, Firstsource is on this list. Okay. So if I type in first, guess who we see? Firstsource. All right. If you were looking at the mega list of jobs and going through these companies, you would find these leads too. Okay. So I use my own mega list of jobs, and you can use the mega list of jobs as well. And then last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront for budget-friendly equipment for your home office. We need a headset, we need a desk, we need our peripherals and a mouse and keyboard, but what we especially need is a computer, because we won't be working from anywhere without one of these. And Amazon has some of the best prices in town. You can get a dual monitor hookup for under $200. And if you already have your own monitor, you could get the CPU tower that runs Windows 10 Pro and the wired keyboard and mouse and pair it with your own monitor for just $114. And if you want a monitor, hey, add just about $30 to it, and you can have the whole hookup. I'll say all of these computers will meet 99% of companies' tech requirements. Most companies require you to have Windows 10 as a minimum, and these run Windows 10 Pro or higher. So check out my Amazon storefront, the mega list of jobs, and of course, get your application in for these hot leads. This data entry job is going to fly off the shelves, okay? And you can do so using the Remote Resume Builder software. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.